Question 8. Okay, what question is this for question 8? So what is the average? Very good. You see, that's the formula you need to start with. If you cannot tell me the formula, there's no point I can continue. That's why I say the fundamental, the basic is very important. I cannot emphasize enough. It's so important. Okay, average tree number is 27. So what is the sum? Okay, so the formula is, okay, please tell me the formula once again.
Total divided by the number of items.
Okay, I shortcut average equals to total divided by number of item. So which one is the number item here in this case? So they ask for the sum, right?
Yeah.
The sum is, so the sum here means which part? Here or here or here? The question asks for sum. So which one the question you're asking for? Which? What's the meaning of sum?
The total.
Very good. So the average of three numbers is 27. So the average is? The average is? The average is 3. Read the question to me. Come.
The average of three numbers is 27.
So what's the average?
3.
Okay, good. So this is an English problem. The average of three numbers is 27. So you tell me the average is 3. Can you explain to your mom what this question is about? Explain to your mom. Assume that your mom is a P5 student. You need to explain what question is this. So what's the meaning of the first statement line? What's the meaning of the first statement? Or you assume I'm a P5 student. I don't know what the question is about. Please explain to me. What's the meaning of the first statement? Hey, I asked you to explain only leh. Why it takes you so long?
How was it work?
Yeah, come. First statement. You don't understand English. So how can you solve question? What's the meaning of first statement? Okay, wait. Do you understand the first statement? Yes, no, not sure.
Yes, no, I'm not sure.
How come you still take so long?
How one is about?
What is the meaning of the first statement? Do you understand? Yes, no, not sure.
Understand or not?
Yes, no, not sure.
不用想的。
Yeah, lor. If you
Understand or not understand?
yeah, you don't understand the first statement.
Huh? Hello? Understand or not?
Okay, not sure. Okay, good. So
Straight
straight away lah,
就
right? Okay, so the first statement is the average of three numbers is 27. So can I ask you how many numbers are there?
2.
Two numbers. Okay, good. In this statement, there are two numbers. Okay. In this statement, there are two numbers. Which two?
3 and 27.
3 and 27, right? Okay, very good. So can I ask you, according to this question, how many numbers are there?
3 numbers.
They are talking about three numbers, right? They're talking about three numbers, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Then what is the average of these three numbers?
27.
Simple. You have already answered yourself. You have already answered yourself. So that means if you cannot understand the first statement, there's no way I can teach you already. Because the important thing, you need to understand the first statement in order to put in all the number into all this. What's the meaning of sum?
Altogether.
Altogether.
The total.
Total, right? So that means, what's the average in this case? What's the average?
37.
What's the number of item?
3.
Then what's total? How do you find the total? So T equals to?
30.
What's the operation? What did I teach you?
Divide.
What did I teach you? What did I teach you? What method I teach you?
37 divided by.
No, I never teach you divide. What did I teach you? That is the important question. Even you can tell me the correct answer, I'm not accepting it. What did I teach you? 我教了你什么？教你什么？还记得吗？记得还是 not okay? Do you remember? Yes, no, not sure.
Answer 快点
So it means not sure lah. Okay? I will review to you what I have taught you previously. In the past, I always say, when it comes to this kind of question, right, there are two possibilities. It's either 27 divided by 3 or 3 divided by 27 or 27 times 3 or 3 times 27. And I teach you what? What did I teach you? What did I teach you? Can you remember or not? Which one you pick? Which one you pick?
For my working, I picked
No, not from your working. What did I teach you? Now I realize the more important thing is what I teach you. Because whatever you have learned in the past is almost rubbish. Sorry to say that, it's almost rubbish. So what did I teach you? Which one to pick? How to pick? Can you remember what I teach you? Yes, no, not sure. Can you remember or not? Can't remember. Okay, very good. So I teach you. If you don't know which one to pick, you give yourself a simple example. How many times I need to repeat myself? What simple example I always give? Which one? Can you still remember the simple example I always give? To decide which one to pick. Can you remember? I always give that example. I always give that example. That same numbers. Which, can you remember? Can you remember or not? Yes, no, not sure? No, okay, good. I always give you this. And then, what I asked you to do? Can you remember? Can you remember what I asked you to do? 还记得吗? Once you give yourself simple example, what I asked you to do? No idea. I asked you to match. I'm going to show you evidence later. I asked you to match. What you need to find here? Total. That means what you need to find here? Similarly? Wait, here you need to find total. Where is the total here? What are you talking about? Here you need to find total. What you need to find here? Did you see I match already? Did you see your I match already or not?
Yeah.
Or what do you see then? You see, right? So here you find total, here you find what? I match, right? You know what's the meaning of match or not? Do you know what's the meaning of match?
Yeah.
What's the meaning of match?
It's like pair up.
Pair up, right? Good. So if this question you need to find, this question you need to find. Find what? Find what? If this question you need to find T, right? Total, right? Then this question you need to find what? The T pair with what now? So you need to find 6, right? Am I right or not? I'm asking you a question.
Yeah.
This question you need to find? This question? This question you need to find? This question you need to find? Okay, good. So, if I need to find 6, how do I get 6 here? 2 times 3. So similarly, my total is equal to
37.
Can you remember? I always teach you this. Always. Do you need me to show you evidence? You need me to show you evidence? Yes or no? How come now you don't need to show me evidence? Is it like I never teach or you forget? I never teach or you forget? Hmm? If you forget, then how can you make sure you remember? How do you make sure you remember? This is our 6th lesson already. After 6th lesson, you still forget. Then what can I do? Tell me. What can I do?
Write down in the book.
What write down in the book? I have it like I have 6 lessons. They are all in the videos.
What's your video?
You watch what? Did you watch the video?
Yeah.
That means you are telling me you are not watching lah. I have it in all 6 videos, and you have watched all videos and you still forget.
Watch again.
Then how many times? 6 times already leh. You still forget leh. So what's the point of watching? What's the point of watching? For the straight line question, you remember just now the straight line question? That question appeared 6 times, and you still don't use my method, and you use what 15 something minus 90. I never teach you that, huh? You agree? Is there a formula minus 90? Then? So what's the problem? I have never taught you that, and then you use that. I taught you angle 1 plus angle 2 equals 180, and you never use. After 6 lessons, and you still don't want to use. Every lesson I give you the same thing, you never use. So how can I help? So the total is? So which one to pick? Y times 3.
Because 2 times 3 is 6, and then you match up the numbers already for the example in the question.
So what's your strategy next time? Do you still want to tell me, 27 divided by 3, 3 divided by 27, 3 times 27? Is this your strategy?
No,
What is your strategy next time?
simple example.
I remember you told me the same thing last time exactly. Exactly, but I don't know why today you still cannot remember. You want me to show you evidence? I asked you this question 3 times. I think more than 3 times. I got evidence in the video. That's the reason. One of the reason why I record. I record so that I want to show you. You can answer me every single time. Give yourself simple example. If I'm not sure whether it's times or divide, and every single time you tell me in the lesson and you forget after the lesson, and then every new lesson you will forget again. So what's the point of that? What's the point of that? What's the point of that? I teach you, next lesson you forget. What's the point? Tell me, what's the point? So the answer for this question is A1. Okay, I'm going to show you evidence later. Okay, next question. Question 9. So what question is question 9? Good. So for ratio, so what's the answer here? So 2 is for who? 3 is for? 4 is for? So they ask for? Okay, Bala. So how to find Bala? What's the strategy? What's the strategy? How come you suddenly like a stone? What's your strategy? Or there is no strategy? Is there a strategy? What's your strategy? I'm asking for strategy. What's the strategy? What is this all about? What was 126? What's it all about?
The total.
Total. What was total? So how do you find Bala given the total? Huh? Well, you look at your answer lah. Do you have a strategy or not? What do you write? What working have you written? Tell me. Wait, I asked you to read only leh. Did you do the question or not?
Yeah.
Then you read lah. I asked you to read, right?
I add the ratio to the top.
Meaning? Tell me.
2 plus 3 plus 4.
And then?
Then I got the total.
What's that?
9.
Okay, and then?
Then I use 126.
Mm-hmm.
Divide by 9.
Mm-hmm.
Then I get the answer.
Tell me the answer lah. What are you talking about?
14.
Okay, next then. Stop or what?
Yeah, that's
Explain what is equation 1, equation 2. Explain. There must be a reason why you do equation 1. Why? Why? Or do you have a reason to do equation 1? What's your reason, quick? What's your reason? What's your reason? What's your reason? Copy ah? Then? Daydreaming. What's your reason? No reason. Wait. It's from you leh. What's the reason you do this?
to get the total of the ratio.
Oh, okay, you get the total of the ratio, and then after that, why you go and divide?
Then 5 bala.
Hmm?
Then 5 bala.
So divide by 9 is bala already lah. That means you are saying.
What is 9 is the total of the ratio.
Okay, and then you divide by 9 then. So 9 is the total. That means you explain 1 already. I'm asking what is it 2? What's the reason? So basically this one tick already. Now I still have question mark for equation 2. What is, you haven't explained equation 2 to me. So what is equation 2 about? You divide by 9. What's the meaning of divide by 9? What's the meaning of by 9?
To find out how many find out
Hey, it's from you leh. You still cannot explain. You take 1 minute to explain. If it's my answer, I ask you to explain, okay, you have problems. But it's your answer, you cannot explain. What's your problem then? Hmm? Okay, for this question, you add up to get the total. To get the total. So basically, if you draw the diagram, 2 unit is 2u is for 3u is for 4u is for so when you go and use the total divided by 9, what you are doing? What you are doing? You take the total divided by 9u. You take 126 divided by 9. What is this? What this means? You take 126 divided by 9u. What it means? You are finding? 5u here. Here is 40. You use 40 divided by 5. What you are finding? What you are finding? Don't know. $5 here, you have $5. You take 5 divided by 5, what you are finding? Huh? What you are finding? You just need to tell me what is in your mind. You don't have to filter. There is no need to filter. Okay? What you are finding? One what? You are finding 1 unit, right? So basically here you are finding? You are finding what? If 1 unit is 14, pala is how many unit?
3.
So you need to do?
14 times 3.
Correct. Then how come you stop here already? How come you stop here already? So what's the answer? 14 times 3. 42. Okay? Next. What question is this? What's your answer? What's your answer? What question is this?
Percentage.
Okay, first what you need to do? CM and M. So which one is bigger? Which one is bigger? Meter. So how do you convert this? How many centimeter you have? 1.2 meter is how many cm? What's the conversion?
100.
And then? So what do you get? If you are struggling in your mind, can you quickly use your calculator? I don't need to remind you already. You are allowed to use calculator. Why you still want to use your brain? Well, you know that the brain cannot help much. Good. So what's the fraction? Your answer is? What's your answer? Which answer you take?
Answer is 1.
Help me 48 divided by this. 48 divided by 120. What do you get?
In decimal form is 0.4.
Therefore, in percentage is?
40%.
Correct. Okay, 11. Then what question is 11? What question is 11? What question is 11? Conversion meh?
It's
It says what? 70 kg of rice. And then 1 kg is this much. Times which one? Times which one?
30
And then?
times 2.5.
The answer is? Calculator lah, double check. Use calculator, double check.
199.5.
So the answer is?
4.
Good. 12. What question is this?
Area of triangle.
Yeah, before that, what is this? What's this?
AD
Mm-hmm.
AP.
So what it means? What it means?
Is it
What it means? Come on.
AD is
So what it means?
isosceles triangle?
Isosceles. Very good. So this is 6, this is 6, this is 90 degree, right?
Yeah.
I just move it out only. I extract it out. Can you see?
Yes.
So what they want to find? They want to find the area of,
ECD.
which is the shaded here, right? What's your strategy to find the shaded? What's the strategy?
The
Mm.
formula for
Yep, the formula is, the triangle formula is, area of triangle formula is, area of triangle is,
times base times height.
very good. But what's your strategy before you apply the formula? What's the strategy first? I'll come back to this question later. Okay, what question is 13? What kind of question is 13? Is it algebra? Yeah, algebra. Amy has 3 times as much as Charles. So let's say Charles is apple. How Amy is what? Amy is? Huh? Charles is okay. Let me use not apple. Let's use a banana. Charles is banana, Amy is 3 times. So means Amy is,
3 times of the banana.
which is,
3 banana.
yeah, 3B, right? Okay. Then John has 2 times as much money as Amy. So John, 2 times Amy. So that means 2 times
3 B.
3B, right? So 2 times 3B equals to, 2 times 3 equals to 6. So 6B lah. Okay. So what it says John has 85 more than Charles. So that means what? John is bigger than Charles, right?
Yeah.
John is more than Charles. By how much? 85, right?
Yeah.
Meaning J minus C, that means John minus the Charles is equal to 85 lah. Because John has 85 more than Charles, right? This. Right?
Yeah.
So John has 85 more than Charles, so that means J minus C equals to 85. Right?
Yeah.
So J is how many? In this case, J is how many?
6
6 what?
B.
C is
B.
1B. So it's 85, right?
Yeah.
So 6B minus B equals to how many B? 6 banana minus 1 banana.
5 B.
5 banana. So 5B equals to 85. So B equals to what is the strategy to do this question? We just talked about how to do 5B equals to 85. B is equal to how much? What's the strategy?
5 1 unit.
Huh?
5 1 unit.
Again?
5 1 unit.
5 1 unit. So how do you find?
85
Mm.
divided by 5.
So 1 unit, B is equal to 17. The question asking for what is the total amount of money Charles and Amy have? That means they want to find Charles and Amy, right?
Yeah.
So what is Charles? Charles is 1B. And B is equal to? B is equal to what?
3.
Where is B? What's the value of B? Where's the value of B in this slide? In this slide, where's the B value? What's the value then? Where's the value? Look at this entire slide. Where's the value of B? Charmaine, are you looking for the value of B?
Yeah.
And where is the value of B in this entire slide? Why you focus on this side only? I asked you to do what? What did I ask you to do?
Find the value of B.
From
The slide.
which slide?
The
The entire slide, right? Then why you look at this side? Then why you never look at this side? Why you never look at this all here? So what's the value of B from the entire slide? 来，快点 search. Zoom. Where's the value of B? Can you spot the value of B? What's the value of B in this slide? Come next to me. 来，快点，快快快！哎，don't make it slow, okay? We're going to end soon. Use your finger, go. Where's the value? 来 quick. Use your finger, go. Left, right. Go. Until you find the value of B. 快点。快点，快点。Where's the value of B? Where's the value of B? What's the value of B then?
B
I ask you for value. You give me 85 divided by 5. What's the value? I ask you for value, you give me 85 divided by 5, which is a fraction. I ask you for value, right? Then you give me a fraction. Are you giving me the answer? You know what's the value? What is fraction? What's the difference? Charmaine, is there a difference between fraction and value?
Yeah.
Then I ask you for fraction or I ask you for value?
Value.
Then you should give me what?
17.
Then why you take so long? The value of B is
17.
good. So Charles is 1B, which is what's the value of B?
17.
Very good. 3B means how many? 1B 17, 3B is what's the operation?
17.
I ask you for operation. I'm not asking you for value. So 1B 17, 3B is
17 divided by 3b.
1B is 17, 3B is 17. What? 3B is it? What's the operation? Times what?
3.
Then how come just now? Huh? 1B is 17, 3B is 17 times 3B. What are you talking about? 1 banana is 17, 3 banana is 1 banana is $17. So 3 banana is how many dollars? What's the operation? Charmaine, 1 banana is 17, 3 banana is how much? I'm asking for operation, I'm not asking for value. Why you take so long?
9.
Yeah, so what's the operation come?
17 times 3b.
Yeah. 3B again?
3.
That's it. So the answer is 59. I'm not even asking you for value. Oh, 51, sorry. I'm not even asking you for value. If I ask you value, then you say, oh, maybe I need to use a calculator. I just ask you for what? Operation. Operation means 51 times 3. Simple as that. Why you take so long? So they ask for Amy and Charles. So that means you add this and this, which is 68. Oh. Okay? And then when it comes back to this question, we talked about this question last time and you still don't understand this question. I keep asking you this question so many times and you still don't understand this question. What's the problem then? Hey, Mama. Okay, it's okay. I go and take a scissors. So take a seat first. Take a seat first. Okay, when it comes to this question, next time I want you to do this. If ever you need to find the area of triangle, I want you to take a piece of paper and cut it out for me. Okay? Can you see this paper and that shape is the same?
Yeah.
And then hold on listen this listen to this first. Can you see that? This is the empty part.
Yeah.
Can you see? This is the what part?
The fruit.
Huh? The colored part. Now they want to find the area of this part, right? Alright. What's the strategy? What's the method? What's the strategy? I want you to ask, I'm asking you for strategy. I'm not asking you for the numbers. What's the strategy to find the area of this part? I'm not even asking you for formula. So what's the strategy to find this part? Oh, okay, good. 妈妈，你觉得怎么找？
叫做
我要找这个的 area， 你告诉我怎么找？
我不会。
没有没有 I'm not asking you for formula。
啊。
So let's say 我只是跟你讲 ，OK， 我要找这个 ，let's say this is call one， this is area one 啦
一个。
，this is area two， OK，combine is
一个
area three 啦。
一个。
So what's the strategy？ 你用什么方法来找这个二？
我用什么方法来找这个二？
啊，没有没有，只是 simple。
妹妹，你用什么方法？
怎么找二？
怎么找二？如果你少了一边，怎么找二？
不用，你不用找边，这是我跟你讲 ，OK， 你有一，你有二，你怎么找？找二。
有一有二，怎么找二？
你有 OK。
对呀。
这个叫三。好，这个叫一right。给你怎么找这个？学妹。
怎么找出来？
我说 asking you。
对不对？
我给
有一，有三，你怎么去找二出来？有，还没有，你到家了没？要了，要包饭，怎么找二？
I'm not even asking you what is the formula, what half times base times height. I'm not even asking that. So now I just ask you, the entire thing is 3. And then now you have the 1. How do you find this?
我剪出来。
Yeah? So it's a strategy?
我剪出来。
怎么了？你告诉我了。你告诉我你大概怎么找了。
我剪出来。
你剪出来说怎么找？
我剪出来，然后
然后
跟它连住了，是不是？
所以我给这个是3吗？这整个是3，对不对？
整个是3。
我现在剪出来。所以
我没有这个东西。这个我怎么找？我连上去哦。
有咯。有咯。
我连上去又不是2咯。
有咯。
就变3了哦。
有咯。
他给你1、2，你怎么 combine 去找3出来？
对咯，就 combine 咯。所以 let's say 我现在 OK， 我现在叫你找2，所以你应该是怎么找？
加起来咯。不然你怎样找这个东西出来？
有咯。
它好像你们连那个拼图一样。
Yeah. So that means I can even cut this some more. I even cut this some more. I'm not even asking you what formula.
你明白吗？他现在不要 formula。
I'm not even asking you to find formula.
你怎样去找这个东西出来
？Yeah.
How do you 弄出一个 triangle 出来？你弄出来。
So
你不是跟他 combine
you combine 3 together, right?
拼图吗？现在讲我
piece
听
together
电话就明白了。
我现在 I'm even not asking you what base times height divided by half.
只是问你怎样去弄那个东西出来。我是按摩皮。好像一个 paper， 它剪成4个 ，How do you make 一个 square 出来？你不是跟它连
So similarly, now I give you the 3. Now I give you okay. Now imagine it's all together. Imagine it's all together. Never cut. Never cut. Imagine. Never cut. Never cut. Okay. So now I ask you, how do you find this piece only? How do you find this piece? Then you must be saying, since it's together, if you ask me to find this part, teacher, I'm going to take the whole thing, I minus off, then I will get this part lah.
I cut lor.
Right? Simple thing lah. This is the strategy. So this is called strategy. 这个 strategy 就是你用什么方法
？strategy 我就是不明白，后来你问我说剪了连了。
对吗？连了，就像这个。
好像拼图啦。
So 我有一个整个的 the entire piece. I ask you, how do you find this part? Okay, I will take the entire thing. I minus off this. Then I will get this already. So similarly.
Understand 了，明白了没有？明不明白
？Yeah, similarly.
明白你不明白
Just now it's together. Yeah, exactly the same. Then you are asked to find this part, right? 你有没有看到 ？Yeah, same, right? So how do you find this part? I will take the entire thing, minus off then I will get this part lah. So that's why I say for this question, the strategy is you find the big one, right? Once you find the big one already, you find the small one. Then let that leave you with the shaded. This is the strategy I'm talking about.
明白吗？
Okay? And in fact, right, I think this strategy I don't have to ask you already. You should tell me already. Right? It's just like, okay, since these two add up to one triangle, right? Okay lah. If you want to find me this, okay lah, good lah. I take the entire one minus off this lah. Okay? This is kind of like, this is 30 cents. This is 20 cents. If I give you 50 cents, I ask you how do you find 20 cents? You 50 cents minus 30 cents lah. That one is in number, this one is in shape only lah.
Same thing.
Same thing lah.
Come on.
I'm asking you for strategy. I'm not even asking you for formula. Okay? Can? Okay? Good?
Strategy 是什么？
Strategy 就是方法。
方法哦。
啊。